in Kakamega, but we still held the meeting anyway. In fact, we held a bigger meeting outside the stadium than we could possibly have held inside the stadium. Today, we are supposed to have a meeting in Mombasa at Tononoka grounds. And in fact, this afternoon at 2 p.m., we will be in Tononoka grounds. Some people are trying to use the police to stop us from having that meeting. This is our final rally in Mombasa. It's a very important rally. And the kind of excuses they are giving us is that the president is in Mombasa. I mean, how ridiculous can that be? I mean, so if the president is in Mombasa, we cannot have a meeting in Tononoka? I mean, surely. So, I mean, these kind of excuses are really ridiculous. Our competitors must understand that it is too late for them to do anything about this election. It is too late, simply too late. It doesn't matter how many opinion polls they do. They can do it every hour if they wish. It doesn't matter how much they try and orchestrate conflict in Kenya. We are very confident the people of Kenya have said no to violence. They have said no to conflict. And we trust the people of Kenya to keep the faith and get to the 9th and determine the future of our country. It doesn't matter how many places they lock us out of. As you are aware, we have paid for Nyayo Stadium on Saturday. We have a contract already signed between us and Nyayo Stadium. They tried to manipulate that contract. The court has said we should have the meeting in Nyayo Stadium. We are preparing to have the meeting in Nyayo Stadium. And if they lock us out of Nyayo Stadium, we will still have a meeting at Nyayo Stadium. The same way we had a meeting in Buhungu Stadium, on the road, wherever. But we're going to have the meeting anyway, because the die is cast. The people of Kenya have made a choice. And the panic we see in Azimio will not help them. All we are asking His Excellency the President, with tremendous respect, is not to allow the country to face unnecessary conflict because the Azimio project has collapsed. It has collapsed, and there is nothing he can do about it. So, we are asking the country to be calm. Despite the games, despite the orchestrated situations around the country, we want to ask Kenyans to be calm. We want to ask Kenya that 9th is just 4 days away. Nobody should be incited against their brother. Kenyans do not want to see what happened during the presidential debate, where huge sections of Kenya were subjected to a blackout. They must never be, or they must never be part of any scheme, and I'm talking about Muli and Chiloba. They must never be part of any scheme to switch off either electricity or the internet anywhere in Kenya. It is against the law, it's against the Constitution, it is an act of sabotage, and it is an act that undermines the will of the people of Kenya. Kenyans don't want to vote in the dark. Kenyans don't want this election to be held in darkness or in gray areas or in dark corners. Kenyans want a free, fair, and transparent election. Kenyans want to know what is going on. They want the internet to work. They want lights to be on, so that that's the only way we can guarantee a free, fair, and democratic election. We have chosen to make this statement in this manner because we believe that the issues are weighty, and we do not expect any public official to engage in the kind of things that we are currently seeing. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you very much for your time, for coming to this press conference. I can take maybe one or two questions just for clarity on the matters that I have raised.
You've spoken about the president and Uhuru meeting. Did he give any instructions in that meeting, and what were the instructions?
My name is Rutoh from KCMS. There's a follow-up on this question. Where is this value that you're talking about being done? And number two, the court today ruled that the IBC will use the manual register together with the digital register. What will be your